So when they be having all the little statistics and shit, y'all be like, I didn't believe all these people had herpes. Well, motherfucker, you got a cold sore, you got herpes.
That's not what I was expecting an after show to be.
Oh shit, my bad.
You kind of just jumped it.
My bad.
I mean, that does sound like an after show, don't it?
I mean, shit, you got herpes, you got herpes. Fuck it. There ain't nothing you can do. Once you start to see like the numbers and shit,
how do they not have a cure for that yet?
I mean,
I feel like they do.
If it's not deadly, I don't think they give a fuck.
No. I think they be having cures for shit, but it's more money to keep it going for a few decades. And just be like, all right, we can cure this.
I mean, they can go for it, but is anybody like really like researching like a cure for herpes? Like, is there like millions and millions upon dollars is put into curing AIDS? Like somebody like, I want to donate to curing herpes. Like, it'd have to be like a billionaire that got herpes. Like, we got to cure
like
herpes.
You said, you don't die from it. So, no. But I feel like there's just no money if it lasts longer.
Yeah, it's like monkeypox. Like, only one person ever died from monkeypox, but everybody was like, man, I ain't trying to catch monkeypox.
Because I could be, only because of how painful people were saying it was. Like, I just wanted to move for that.
It was just ugly. That's how fucked up we are.
For me, I just didn't feel like dealing with the shit.
That's how fucked up we are as a society. We scared of catching some shit that just make us look ugly for like 2 weeks.
I just didn't feel like dealing with it. Because like they were saying, they make them itch. And remember I told you, like with me, with like hard water. And that's all I kept thinking about. Like, yo, if I get the itch like that, it's just going.
One motherfucker died from monkeypox and we was out here scared as shit. Like, yeah, that's real.
I wasn't scared, but I don't want to deal with it.
They was talking about there's going to be another pandemic because of monkeypox. And I had to think, like, this shit been out for like 3 or 4 weeks and ain't nobody died. We just scared of like some shit where we was like, oh, it's like chicken pox really is what you're telling me. It's just chicken pox.
I don't know what it was supposed to be.
They just called it something else.
I didn't want it. I don't want it. I ain't got time to be sitting in the house. I didn't want that.
It's just like herpes. Like, you catch herpes, you be like, I mean, you get a bump for like a couple of days or like a week or some shit, and then it's gone. Like, if you're like, oh man, everybody got herpes. Well, what does it do to you? Does it? You've never died from herpes. Well,
but you don't want it.
You don't want it, but when you think about it, you're like, so what happens when you get herpes?
But you don't want it.
And you can't fuck for like 2 weeks or a week or
something. Don't you
like
itch down there too? Like,
I don't know.
See what I was saying? Then for me, the itching thing, like
I think what I think happens is I think it's like bad. I think it's bad like the first year, and then every year after that is like progressively like it comes less.
Yeah, they have drugs for it now that pretty much suppress the symptoms.
Yeah.
So like you may be, I think that's how this works. Like you may be acting with it, but
what symptoms? Some bumps.
And the itching, I told you, and depending on where you have it, like you'll have. Aren't there like pussy bumps and shit too? Like
I think the bumps are pussy, but
all right. I think that's a lot. I don't want that.
But you don't die. I don't even think that you.
I don't want to live with it either. Like you still stuck with that. Like I said, they have. We're even in speaking in it now. I'm pretty sure they have drugs to suppress a lot of the symptoms. But shit, think about motherfucker that had that shit when it first came out. That had to have been the fucking worst. One, it was probably even stronger when it first got started. They didn't have shit for your ass. You done broke out down there. You don't know what the fuck is going on because ain't no name for it. That had to be the worst. I wonder who the first person was. God, y'all got me.
You gotta Google that.
You got me what it is. I hate it. Google what? Who the first person had? Who was the first person to have? I don't even want this in my search history. This level of diversion indicated that humans must have acquired HSV2 from an ancestor of here we go. From an ancestor of
chimpanzee. Yes. 1 million years ago.
About 1.6 million years ago, prior to the rise of modern human.
Why is it they don't ever mention herpes in the Bible? You telling me
because we didn't evolve from monkeys according to the Bible, so why would they mention that?
You telling me that so all of this was going on and no Moses or nobody had
somebody has to clap. Like somebody has something because
no condoms.
No condoms. No, they had sheepskin. They use sheepskin.
They use sheepskin condoms.
Yeah, they use sheepskin. Because I wonder about that. Because I was like, yo, why was the population like bumping? Because pull-off ain't guaranteed. Like, and did y'all even know at that time that's what it called?
Who was using sheepskin condoms and who was selling sheepskin condoms?
I don't know. But that's what, at one point in history, they were using sheepskin.
How many sheeps?
And how did you come to find out to use sheepskin condoms? This was my question to
Google it. You got to Google this shit.
I don't want to see my search.
Herpes been around for 1.5 million years.
Wait, how was sheepskin condoms?
Nobody. They had Cleopatra didn't have it. Troy, all these niggas in Troy. Did nobody in Troy have? The Romans. I know the Romans had to have herpes.
Oh yeah, they used to have orgies like that was their celebration until a motherfucker came in with Christianity. All right, so watch the fascinating, disgusting process of how Victorian condoms work. Oh God, I don't think I want to watch this. Wait. So here, let's do this.
So you telling me they were just having a fucking orgy? Somebody came in like, hey. Christianity is a new thing. They're like, so no more fucking?
What you mean no more?
You can't fuck no more?
I'm trying to get here it is. Share screen. Let's
You mean only the women, right? We can still fuck the men.
So wait, we're gonna actually see.
We can still fuck the little kids, right?
We're going to hold on. Let me pull this up on here because I'm pulling up, so it'll just do the share screen here. Hold on. I've never done this before, so I have to actually figure out how this fucking even works.
You never use a sheepskin condom?
Well, not that I'm aware. Share system audio. Might want to have that.
You gotta start condom checking. Look at that motherfucker.
Okay, so wait.
See some holes
Wait. How to make a condom from scratch? This just seemed like real fucking interesting. And because I didn't want to have to try to explain it. I figured it would make more sense to just Oh, is it no sound? Oh. I think I just turned it off. Remember I said before when we were using this, there's no sound. I don't know. Okay, so wait, we can figure out what the fuck is going on here. Let's what the fuck is that?
Fuck that.
Oh no, wait. Let's go back. Let's go back. This Catherine somebody, or rather her name was I guess she's about to actually demonstrate. Okay. Nah. What the fuck was that?
They blowing the condoms up so they can put it
What
on.
was that?
No, you gotta watch.
Let me get this off.
We need volume.
Let me get this off.
We need volume. They about to have a fucking orgy. It's 3 bitches and 2 niggas.
The sheepskin portion of this. I don't know what that part's about. But
they use it in testing.
What is that? What is that? That look like some.
So you need the sound on this bad boy.
I can't get the sound, so we kind of just gonna have to figure out what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, why we gonna figure this out?
To be honest, they probably gonna say some names of shit that we don't fucking know anyway.
See, I knew somebody was out here fucking with the condoms. Cause somebody ended up getting herpes, and then they was like, "We gotta start protecting ourselves."
I wonder how long this process. Well, this video is only 6 minutes, so I guess the process ain't that long to make a goddamn condom. What is that? Oh, I wish I could fix the sound on here, but I've tried before, so it's just not gonna happen. Oh, that's the That's the That's the. That's so gross. That's chitlins. That's motherfucking chitlins. People be eating that. Oh God, it must stink. Look at the face she just made. NaOH. Yeah, see, they just gonna name some shit we don't even know what the fuck that is. All right, so
we need to do like a reaction video while they was playing this shit.
I know this is. I wish we had the sound, but then too, we probably just get copyrighted for the sound, so it's probably not even worth it.
What is that? This got to be like vinegar or something they put on.
That's what. Was it the bottle that was on the side? Because I kind of looked down on my phone.
It's a big bottle, like a vinegar bottle.
Oh.
What female was still in the mood after this?
Oh, right, because you couldn't just go to a store and buy this shit. Oh, could you? I mean, I guess you make more than one.
You know how much you would have to charge for one condom after all this work?
Oh, this not doing the share screen. Well, it was a good thing we was describing what we was looking at.
Oh my god.
So basically, they're taking this sheepskin, and it looks like they just put it in vinegar.
It's
when I do the
intestine. Why
video
are you
back,
saying
I'll put
sheepskin?
What?
It's
Is
giving
that
the
what it
impression.
was? Oh.
It's giving the impression that they're using like the skin of a sheep. It's like the inner thing of a sheep, like near the intestine. Like they had it colored at the beginning of the video. It was inside the sheep. When they say sheepskin, I'm usually thinking about like the actual skin, like leather. Like how they make leather with cow skin. This is not that. This is.
Oh, okay. I think I got the video now.
1 hour later.
Oh, they just had to let it soak when they turned it inside out. Okay, so they put it on this. This is who came up with this? Like, who figured out the process to do this?
They must have had to put that on something.
And where did he come from back when they first started making them like this? She just pulled his blow dryer up. Like, how the fuck?
You gotta blow on it until it get dry.
They put it by the fireplace. It was like, we gonna skip that part. We just gonna use the blow dryer. It's already been an hour.
What the fuck is that? Or is that what it looks like afterwards?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, but damn, it's like it's almost finished. Oh, how they go from that to that? Well, she must have been like, what's about to happen in the next hour? Because no way they went from what we looking at now to what the fuck she was holding in her hand.
That was a real condom she holding in her hand. Well, I don't know what the fuck going on here.
Oh, I see now. I thought she was showing like the finished product. Because you know they'll have like the next step already ready. I thought this. What?
Is it leaking? Is that why they showing it?
No, they showing how that one fills with water versus the size of that one filling with water. There's always a banana. She like, no, look, I did it right. Mine's works better. This one's too loose. He gotta be uncomfortable as fuck. She looked like an expert. All right, so that was kind of interesting, I guess. She's way too excited. She trying to act like she don't know. Like I said, he uncomfortable as fuck. All right. I don't know why they needed people to react to that. That was kind of a lame video in hindsight. Guess what I just figured out?
How to share the video.
So if anybody would like to go and watch that video, it's called "We Made Old Fashioned Condoms from Scratch." I'm gonna just do a clip and just do a react video. Yeah, and then you can actually follow along with what I was doing. Why would I figure it out like
at the end?
Mm-hmm. Figures.
Pathetic.
What, you want another one? Now that I know how to do this?
No, I do not. I never want to see nobody ever make no condom ever again in life.
Reunited with, that sounds like trash. First fan, but that's good. Guess what we know how to do now?
Make chitlins?
No, we know how to do share screen now.
Like, hey, grandma, before you finish all those chitlins, let me get a piece of that. Let me show you something. She'll make a condom.
Well, this was like our little after show. I ain't really got much else.
Jesus Christ, I'm so disgusted right now.
After what you saw, yeah, I mean, that's not how they make them now.
I don't even want to see how they make them now because there's some shit that we don't want to see. Like, how do they make
It's
sheepskin
latex.
condoms now?
If you're using a sheepskin condom, then you.
They making it the same way now. They didn't change the process at all.
I mean, if you're gonna use a sheepskin one, you would inquire. But now it's latex, right?
Like, how do they make sheepskin condoms now? It's be the same two ladies, like the same process. You get the sheepskin, you dip it in the water, you pour a little vinegar on it, let it air out a little bit.
I mean, if you can't afford just to go out and buy something, there it is. You can just make it yourself. I mean, but the sheep is probably expensive.
I'm glad I was born when I was born, because there ain't no way fucking hell.
You would have just ended up with a whole bunch of kids. Just move city to city.
I'm gonna get the disease. Fuck it.
Whatever they didn't have them then. This was just a night to have kids.
Man, they didn't want to get herpes. Herpes been around for 1.5 years.
1.5 years? You mean 1.6 million years?
Which you really wouldn't know because they act like in the 60s and 70s, everybody was just fucking freely and wasn't no fucking STDs at all.
Well, it's do you want the answer to that? It's because now we can also like travel and spread it differently than then. Then it was like the city got it, and then somebody might go somewhere, and then it began to spread. But shit, they didn't know then. Also what we know now. What was that movie with the? I hate to say it, Outbreak, where they was traveling. Yeah, because it was airborne. Where people go other places and like they had that. Did you see that? What was it? It was. I think it was in Ghana. They had Yeah, no, not that. It was. I don't want that in my search history either. They were saying they were tired of
sex.
UK women. Shut up. Why did you say it?
They can probably see it on your screen as you type it.
No, I took that off. That's what it was. It was something. Sex tourism. This African nation is fed up. Okay, well, at least I know how to pull this shit up now. It was just had popped up on to my timeline, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So what was happening is the sex tourism. The African nation is fed up with UK grandmothers hunting for sex boys. So basically, women from the UK were going to, what does it say, Gambia? Gambia. We're going to Gambia. Oh shit! Since the 1990s has become preferred destination for European women seeking sexual pleasure. I was aware of this. Must have been something was up because suddenly in the freaking porn was popping up with all these African men because you hear their accents with these white women, and I'm like, why is this such a thing now? And when I'm seeing this, I'm like, I believe it.
We really need to talk about your porn.
Believe it.
Your porn searching.
No, they would just like be there because it was also being like pushed.
Who's being what?
So yeah. Anyway, when I heard about this, I was like, "Yo, I bet this is facts. I bet this is actually a thing." But I mean, if they ain't got a problem with it.
Oh, Ricky, your search engine in Pornhub is probably something of the ages.
Something, whatever. All right, let me tell you. Yeah, because I be on fucking on. I forgot this shit was sharing the screen. But yeah,
Go ahead, keep sharing the screen with the folks.
Yeah, I'm not.
You find out we got 5 million views in the morning.
Whatever.
Oh, look at that. 5 million people watch our show.
I wasn't shocked at all. But yeah, so I'm ready to end this after show because if anybody is actually tuning in or just tuning in or whatever, this is actually the after show. We already filmed the real show, and we just kept running our mouths.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I always think about like old times. Like somebody just drove around on a horse and buggy and went on a date and got fucked in the back of the horse and buggy. Ain't that crazy? You just gotta have your horse sitting up there still while you in the back of the fucking buggy.
I mean, well, you know what? I watch like shows like Game of Thrones and shit like that. So
were they doing it?
hey man, listen.
They was fucking in the back of the buggy.
I'm sure there was an episode. If there wasn't one, I'm shocked.
Yeah, they got to click clack all the way back.
Yeah, so I don't really question things because shows like that kind of play on certain areas of history, even though it's not real. But
they didn't have maps or MapQuest or nothing. Like you just had to find out where this shit.
We ain't had MapQuest that long.
Shit. In our generation, we could print out the map though.
Yeah, ours, but like our parents was still using a map. Like MapQuest was new. GPS on maps on your phone, that's new, nigga. What you talking about?
Well, I mean,
all they had was a physical map, and it's good to still. Honestly, you should probably still know how to use a map because
please,
this shit break down. You fuck.
I've gotten lost using MapQuest. What makes you think?
I don't really get lost like that, but no, seriously.
Them niggas be talking crazy.
You should at least know a little bit. Shit.
Make a right turn in 1,000 feet, and you make a turn on the next street over, and it's only 500 feet. You got another 500 feet for you to make that right hand turn.
Do it be taking you like the long way? Does it feel? And you know what? And I feel like Google Maps is like racist because I swear it'll take me through like say I'm going down like Lakeview and it has that nice area, but it'll keep me on this street until the last moment to cut across. I'm like, come on. And that's just one example. And it's probably I don't know how that works. It can't be based on where I go. But that's what I'm saying. So you taking me the longer way to keep me on this main street to not see all these nice houses over here because I know better. I question shit like that. I'm like, yo, why I gotta go this way? Because I'm looking at the map and I can see I'm gonna have to make a right turn. So I might as well just go down the street. And them houses was nice as fuck. I'm like, yo, this is suspicious.
Yeah, they do that on purpose. They don't want you riding by their fucking house.
Fuck you. Too bad. I found it.
I do that I'm on like Lakeshore, like the smaller part of Lakeshore when all the houses are real nice on the lake.
Hell no.
Yeah, because Bretnall ain't that bad. They usually on the freeway getting them freeway motherfuckers. They ain't sitting around on the street catching people. If they sit around in Bretnall, who they'll catch? The rich motherfuckers is gonna be like, bitch, I'll pay your salary.
I just feel like they got at least one cop on duty to pull people over there. They feel like should not be driving through Bretnall. What you doing here?
Man, I got a picture of somebody's house over there. Oh, that motherfucker was so nice.
Yeah.
So motherfucking nice. It was right there on the lake. It looked so like modern and shit. Like it was kind of like an architectural shit. You could look like straight through to the lake. I was like, man, this motherfucker's cold.
I pull up in their driveway. But you only get to enjoy that, but so much in Ohio. Like I honestly, I feel like people like that, like they gotta have other houses in other places, and this is just one.
I mean, you say that, but you'll be surprised. The lake in the wintertime is cold as fuck, but it is pretty.
And right, but you still got other houses that you don't primarily be here in the winter. Because being right on the lake, I know it's colder. And it's more bullshit to deal with. So like that would, okay, so in my mind already, that wouldn't be my main house. That'd be the house I come to sometime in the summer, sometime in the winter. Shit, nowadays, when that bitch out Airbnb, like that wouldn't be my main house. I can't see it. Because even out in like Lake County, there's plenty of houses out there. And honestly, because sometimes I drive through there in the winter and it seems like that's a lot of what be going on. That's they getaway house. You
got to get way out to the middle of nowhere. Like they got a real nice house that be cheap. I seen a house for like $250,000. I was like, there's no fucking way this house is at. But I seen where it was at. It was way like it was in Geneva, but it was like not on the lake.
Geneva,
It was like not on the lake, but it was like it wasn't close to shit. But that motherfucker was so nice. It had like a backyard with a pool. It had like the big ass deck with the pool in the middle, and like they had like the deck around it and shit. I was like, this motherfucker's so fucking cold for $250,000.
Yeah, that was getaway house.
Well, who's in the middle of no fucking world?
The getaway house. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I would have that bitch as an Airbnb.
Motherfucker was 40 fucking minutes away from the goddamn
freeway. And Geneva itself is far as fuck. Cause it's a club out there, but shit. No, that was Ashtabula. No, I'm thinking of Ashtabula. Shit, Ashtabula far as fuck too though. But all right, I'm done. We've been talking for almost 2 hours now.
Have we?
This has been half an hour after show.
I just bet, man, because I didn't have a poop for about the past 45.
Thank you for tuning in to the
45
first
minutes.
just say fucking after show.
It's gonna be
I don't know
rubbing
if this could be a thing, but not 30 minutes, like maybe 5 minutes or something sometimes because of when I have to end the show. So that could be cool. When you gotta keep going, but I gotta end the show, we just do a quick little after show. I'm your host, BLK Pepper Potts.
I'm Maserati. It's my show.
No, it's not.
Maserati show.
This could be the Maserati show.
Maserati show.
This could be the Maserati show. This the after show. I will give you that.